Welcome to Flash Tutorial Space Attack Part 2. It's a follow-up to the Space Attack Part 1, and that's what I have opened on my computer. Let's make this 50% so we can see the whole height. Lock all the layers. Select the saucer layer, insert a layer, call it border, B-O-A-R-D-E-R, border. Select frame 1. Pick up your rectangle tool, right here, rectangle tool. No stroke. And for my fill, I want black. Got the rectangle tool, and let's make a rectangle right here. The thinner the better. There it is. Pick up your selection tool, highlight it, modify it, convert it to a symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected, and it's called B-O-D-E-R, capital L. Capital L and a capital B, Shift_MC. Copy that. OK. And paste it in for an instance name. Now this is the border left, so take your arrow key, select it, take your arrow key, get it all the way over to the left. There. Just double click on it, and now you see how it's highlighted. Get those crosshairs, right click, copy it. We're just copying the shape, not the movie clip. Back to scene 1. Right click, paste in place. Grab it, put it over here. Modify it. Convert it to a symbol. And call this one B-O-D-E-R, capital B, right. Shift_MC. Copy that. OK, and paste that in for an instance name. Let's go back to the timeline here. Lock all the layers. Open the action panel. And there's this last curly bracket. Get in front of that. Couple enters, and type this code. This is a big OR function. If turns purple, open bracket, saucer 1 L1, SAUC1 L1 _MC period. Hit test object, small h, capital T, capital O, turns blue. Open bracket. Border R_MC, close bracket, and 2 pikes. The pike is the uppercase of the backslash that is up by the, just below the F11 button, up above the enter button on your keyboard. It's called a pike, so I need 2 of them. And you can copy from here to there. Copy that, paste it in. Here you'll have to make it sauce 2. Paste it in again. Here you'll make it sauce 3. Paste it again, sauce 4. And make sure when you finish you have 3 closed brackets here. You might look at this a couple times to get it right. Open curly bracket. Trace, T-R-A-C-E, open bracket, quotations, right hit, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, and a closed curly bracket, and there should be 2 closed curly brackets. Click here, and if you get sometimes obvious errors will appear, and you can fix them up. So what's going to happen is when this moves over and this one hits here, we're going to trace right hit. Eventually these are going to be disappearing, and we need any one of these to be able to do what's going to take place next. So let's test this movie. Bang, it hits, and tracing right hit. The first thing we want to happen is when any of these spaceships hit this border, that they drop down. So right above this trace, we'll leave the trace here for now. Type, 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 type. And it says sauce1L1 underscore MC. You can just copy this sauce1L1 underscore MC here if you want. Period Y. Y turns blue. Plus equals sauce dis. That's a variable that we have to make. Semicolon. Copy this. Paste it. Change the 1 to a 2. Paste it again. Change the 1 to a 3. Paste it again. Change the 1 to the 4. We have this sauce dis variable. We're talking about it. So now let's make it. Go up to the top. Enter. And type, 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 type this. You could copy this and retype it. VAR, sauce dis, capital S, capital D, colon number, capital N turns blue, equals 25, semicolon. Let's test this. Test movie test. And drop for this one, then drop for the next one, and so on. When we did that test, you've seen how they all fell down. Well, we got to control that now. Go up here, up with the variables, put an enter, and type, type, type this. Variable, we're calling it sauce down, colon number equals 0, semicolon. Let's just highlight this stuff, these 4, click on them and drag them down below the hit. But make sure that there's still 2 closed curly brackets here. And right after this hit, type, 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 type this code. If, open bracket, sauce down, equals 0, close bracket. That's this sauce down we just made, and we made it to 0, so this is true. So if that is true, we're going to do this. We're going to do this stuff. And we have our open curly bracket here for this if statement. We don't need this trace statement. I was just using this to do some troubleshooting. After this line, a couple enters. Besides this here where we're telling it to drop down, to stop it from dropping down again, we're going to say sauce down equals 1, semicolon. So we're changing it so that next time it comes through, instead of keeps dropping, this will not be true, so this won't drop again. And now we want them to change direction, and that's very simple. We have something called sauce speed up here, which determines how much they move on the x-axis. So we just say sauce speed equals sauce speed times minus 1, semicolon. This times is the asterisk, which is the uppercase of the number 8. So again, we should have 2 closed curly brackets here, and I'm just going to format it right here, and when I do, it tells me I have an error. And the error says on line 39 there's an error expecting a right brace before the end of the program, and I think we probably don't have enough closed curly brackets. If I look here, it's 1, 2, there should be 3. So put another closed curly bracket here. Now let's format it, and we're in business. Control, test movie, tests, down. Now we have to do the same for this side, so they come down. Let's start by coming up here where I have my if test and all these ors. Let's go right from here first of all and copy that down the page, and I believe I want to be between these 2 last curly brackets, a couple enters, and paste in what we just copied. Paste it in. Where you see right on the borders, put left, capital L there. capital L here, L here, and here, and left hit, make this a left, and we're just going to test this one thing out, so we'll need another close curly bracket. And again, I want to check to see if I have any errors, because when you start dealing with these curly brackets, you can get a lot of errors. And it should just hit left. Good. Go back up here. We have the trace, which is right here. So we want to copy. I'm back up here with this right border section. Now I want to copy up here this if, right after this right hit. I want to get this curly bracket all the way up to there. Right click, copy that. Come down right here after this hit, couple enters, and paste it in. This can stay as it is. This has to become a 0, and this can stay as it is. Now let's test this out. This should work for us. Oh, got to make this test for 1. That's going to work now. Hits, drops, drops, drops. That's enough for this tutorial. There's going to be a follow-up. It'll be Flash Tutorial Space Attack Part 3. Save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.